ASEAN Dailies. First and the foremost news from
Hi, this is Arlene.
Hi, this is Grace.
And you are with us on our ASEAN Daily today. The first news today, we want to highlight something in Malaysia that is happening soon. It is the NSC Act, which will take effect on August the 1st.
That's right. So, National Security Council Act 2016-1 will, which you said about August 1st, which is coming very, very soon. So basically, the date was announced by PM Najib Razak in a Federal Gazette dated, which was June 24th. It was published on the E-Federal Gazette site on July 14th.
And according to Najib himself in his speech, that in exercising the powers of conferred by subsection 1 bracket 2 of the National Security Council Act of 2016 bracket Act 776, the Prime Minister appoints 1st of August 2016 as the date on which the Act come into operation.
At the same time, this Act proposes to allow the National Security Council, which will be chaired by the Prime Minister, to take the command of the country's security forces and impose strict policing of areas deemed to face security risks.
I mean, the reason why this act was even being proposed, at least according to what was being the reason given, is because of the looming terrorism activities in the country. And according to the act also, that once the NSC or the National Security Council Act takes control of a security area, the security forces will have the right to search or arrest without warrant on any individual. So literally anyone who are found to be committing, alleged to have committed, or reasonably suspected of having committed any offences under the written laws in the security areas.
Well, from there, it had become quite as, I would say, controversial sort of issues in Malaysia. Basically, there are three law associations. First one is the Malaysian Bar, and the second one is the Advocates Association of Sarawak, and the Sabah Law Association. These three associations, they expressed the concern that it's about the law concentrating enormously on the executive and emergency powers in the NSC and in the Prime Minister.
I mean, what's scary is they can declare emergency under Article 150 of the Federal Constitution without the need for them to have the authority assigned to the Yang di-Pertuan Agong. I think a lot of people, especially human rights groups, are fearing that the Malaysian government is becoming more and more authoritative through laws such as the National Security Council Act. Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Arlene.
Hi, this is Grace.
And you are still with us on our ASEAN Daily. So the second news today, we want to talk about things that is happening in Jakarta right now. So apparently that Jokowi is having rumored that he might want to reshuffle his own cabinet again.
Yeah, exactly. My reaction was also, why and again? So, of course, these are just rumors, but then it's been spreading in Jakarta especially that the cabinet reshuffle might be on the cards after the state palace officials informed ministers that they are not to leave Jakarta amid plans by President Joko Widodo to hold a plenary cabinet meeting by this week.
I mean, what's funny, announcement was delivered via text message. How convenient.
Wow. It's like, guys, I'm gonna have a reshuffling session, so be ready. Well, it is quite normal to see the president summon all the ministers to a plenary cabinet meeting. That's it. This is according to the state secretary, Praktino. He said it. But he also made it clear the meeting was not related anything to with the cabinet reshuffle yet.
But again, this is just a rumor. So it might be true. You never know. Of course, there's a lot of people speculating, including Cooperative and Small Businesses Minister Anak Agong Gedu Ngurah Yoga, Women Empowerment and Child Protection Minister Johanna Yembise, and Public Works Minister Basuki Hadimuljono, and Agriculture Minister Amran Sulaiman. All of them are definitely speculating something.
Definitely. And these evaluations are carried out on a regular basis. And if they are questioned about their responsibility, they will say it's pretty normal. Some many as well. So we'll see what it goes. What's the real news after this? Whether there will be a reshuffling session in the government or not.
Hey, this is Ardeen.
Welcome back. This is Grace.
You're still with us at our ASEAN Daily. So, when it comes to the meeting in Laos that day, do you know who else made it besides, foreign ministers from all 10 countries? Myanmar Foreign Minister, which is Aung San Suu Kyi, made her first appearance in the ASEAN meeting.
That's interesting, the way you frame it as a made it. Yeah. So, by most measures, the ASEAN Foreign Ministers meeting in Laos, of course, we just mentioned her name, Aung San Suu Kyi. She was there. And apparently, she praised after this first ASEAN meet altogether.
It's so interesting because, my memory in the 90s as well as early 2000 of Aung San Suu Kyi she was house arrested, she was seen as a human rights advocate, she was seen as the lady, that's how she's being viewed.
Yeah.
But now, coming to her second phase in life, which is as a political person, she's now completely changed. Her image is being seen as a politician, someone who is just politician.
Yeah. So I think it's also after the long wait and the patience that she has become someone in the country, in Myanmar now. So basically, during this ASEAN Foreign Ministers meeting, they did have, they eventually produced a joint communique. Cambodia's foreign minister had reportedly stalled the consensus, which is the only country to oppose the joint statement on China's aggressive expansion into disputed territory, which we talk about South China Sea. And also there are other initial stalemate as well, which is the foreign ministers eventually they accepted the joint statement. They briefly addressed regarding the
It's interesting that the first first foreign minister to ASEAN widely being praised because Myanmar is being seen as someone that has given quite a statement regarding on the South China Sea issue, even though they don't have any stake or claim on the South China Sea territories.
That's right. And with this, according to this news, Times, they said Southeast Asia's politics are changing, and apparently Myanmar is leading the way.
One thing about Aung San Suu Kyi that we also like to highlight is, according to Yu Tan Soneng, a political analyst, he said that though Aung San Suu Kyi handled the political deadlock like an expert, and especially the fact that ASEAN may risk of alienating the Chinese counterpart. She is definitely someone that is very diplomatic. According to Yu Tan Soneng, also that it would be very dangerous for Myanmar if she could not handle this situation diplomatically. Hanging in the balance was her image as a leader of ASEAN and her things.
That's all from our ASEAN Daily today. Thank you for tuning into Drian ASEAN. For more updates on Southeast Asia, please go to our website at drianasean.com. If you're on the go, you can always download our TuneIn app on your mobile. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels at Drian ASEAN and Drian ASEAN TV. Don't forget to follow us on our Facebook page, Twitter, and Instagram.